From a kickoff coverage standpoint, what do you think needs to be done to improve in that area, and how have you liked the work so far in camp?
Yeah, obviously it starts with our kicker. I thought Tristan did a nice job giving us hang time last year, but he's added a lot more strength, and the big thing we worked on was flexibility. So yesterday was our first day really unleashing him a little bit, and I was very pleased with what he's doing there. And then it's just good having a bunch of young, hungry guys coming back. Depth, obviously, is a big thing in special teams as the year kind of wears on, and it'll be the big thing will be early getting guys those reps, because it's tough to simulate, full speed kickoff, kick return. So hopefully we can get that going in the early. But we've made an emphasis of it. But I really like our guys and our depth, and so yeah, I'm excited about it.
Touchbacks and fair catches going to be a big area of emphasis for Tristan.
Yeah. Obviously, there's times, depending on the team, we want to challenge them, if that makes sense. And then there's some returners in this league that you'd rather not have to challenge, if that makes sense. So again, it'll be a game-by-game situation. But yeah, I'm really excited about the attention to detail guys have had. Knock on wood, so far, the tackling we've been doing, we've been clean on that. And so yeah, tomorrow will be a big day for the specialists, because again, same thing. It's one thing to look good in drill work, but now when the bullets start flying, who separates themselves? So excited to see the depth chart take a little bit more of a form after tomorrow.
What have you seen from Jared so far, and what's kind of the next step for him in his game?
Yeah, the big thing about Jared is just the sky punts. We're obviously a traditional kind of rollout, which fits what Jared did in high school, and we love it. Obviously, it keeps the returners off balance, but there's times where, if you're backed up, you're going to sky it, you may not be rolling, and he's really added about 5 yards on each of those. His hang times have been consistent. He's been a plus 40 sky guy, so yeah, I'm super excited. He's still got his pitching wedge, he's still crafty as far as the rollout and the cross left, so but I can't compliment him enough. Same thing, Coach Wilcox, our strength coaches, those guys they're seniors, so they're about as fully developed as we're going to get them. And then the big thing is we've been working on flexibility, and then so I'm excited.
Yeah, flexibility and also strength, is that kind of helping him build that sort of power?
Yeah, and the big thing is they kind of had a base, but now obviously the rate of speed that the foot's hitting the ball, and so they worked on that a lot with Coach Wilcox this summer. Through the winter, they kind of put on their weight that we felt they needed, their strength, and then now it's how quickly can we move it. And so, we've done a good job there. And I think one of the big guys, Logan Mcdonald, obviously was a true redshirt freshman last year. So a lot of those things he saw were for the first time. He's added some weight, which helps him to be able to anchor down a little bit. But now understanding it, being through it a year, his protection has been much better.
Jared seems so versatile. He can do those kind of low rollers and those sky punts. What kind of goes into the decision of what he's going to do at any given time?
Yeah, in Bozeman, one of the things obviously is what's the wind doing? Are we going with the wind? Are we trying to cut it through the wind? Again, then it goes to returner. Is it somebody we aren't necessarily, we feel we can contain, or is it a returner, at all costs, try and keep the ball away from him? Then field position, where are we at on the field? Are we backed up, or where are we, are we working a pin situation? So there's a lot of little factors that go into it, but at the end of the day, it's, also what is Jared feeling comfortable about? Each game we go into a plan with, hey, I'm feeling good this week with X, Y, and Z, or maybe it's a tendency breaker week. Hey, we've been doing this, we've got to keep them off balance. So a lot of little things, I guess.
Coach Cho talks about just how important special teams are for maybe younger players trying to break through into the lineup. What is that evaluation process at this point of the year, looking at maybe some of those younger players, some of the linebackers and different
Totally, yeah. That's been the exciting thing, and I think there's been a kind of a renewed hunger for special teams, because guys right now, to get on that bus, this is the deepest I feel we've been since I've been here. And so guys know, hey, what's going to separate me maybe from that guy is, am I producing on special teams? And if I'm not, we might be waiting at the bus stop and the bus is gone, if that makes sense. So, yeah, the big thing is, hey, where can you contribute? It starts with our recruiting. We recruit guys that we call our versatile athletes. We don't want guys that can only do one thing. We want guys that can do multiple things. Obviously, you've seen that in a lot of guys. Troy, right? He's our poster child for that. But Conkle was a special teams guy. Josh Hill was a special teams. They cut their teeth there and then got going. Logan Jones, same thing. And now they're getting varsity reps. We use those guys as examples. So, yeah, I'm just evaluating them.
You got a lot of options in the return game, too. Maybe especially kick return.
More so than, same thing. Trying to lighten Kevin Cass's load. He's been our punt returner for a long time. Jacques has been awesome, doing a great job. Logan Jones is another guy that, last year we only had for 4 games, and so he's been kind of an off returner, but I think whenever he touches the ball, he's electric. Willie Patterson's a guy that started out returning for us last year, had an injury, and then we had to shelf him for a while. And so, having those guys that not only can do it but have done it in games is exciting for me. Those veterans, and then it just trickles down to the young guys, and it'll be exciting to see the young guys step up too.
All right, thanks, PJ.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks.
Enjoy the beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.